Okay, well, we should be live on both Twitch and YouTube. We're back with our Tuesday night first edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons game. We're playing through the Desert of Desolation series. We have made it to the middle module in the series, I-4. And tonight we have Richard, who's playing...
Hi there, I'm Richard, and I apologize in advance for the joke that I'm going to make at the end of the stream. And tonight I am playing Tristan, the remuneration redistribution expert, who is level 10.
Yo, there we go. Jeff, who you got tonight?
Hey, I'm Jeff, and I am playing Talina, the druid who never forgot she was a warrior.
Dion.
Hi, I'm too dumb to plan a joke in advance, let alone 2 hours from now for the end of stream. But by God, I'll try to get a funny one too, Richard. Tonight I'm playing Patty Arquette, the level 6? Yes, 6.
It's like, did you get drained of levels last week?
No.
And by the way, he didn't say a good joke. He apologized in advance for a joke.
Definitely apologizing in advance.
I think he specified it would be a bad joke. So.
Yeah. Bill, who do you got?
Hey, buddy, I'm Bill. I'm playing Gunby of Stonehill. He is a level 5 dwarven fighter.
Good. And Oak.
Hey, it's Oak. I'm playing Thybor, who is no longer level 8 now because he finally graduated to level 7 after getting drained.
Yep, there we go. And now covering up Oak's face is our bits that helps our characters stay alive during the game. Yes, indeed. There we go. So, last adventure, you guys had found the location the princess-to-be would steal away to middle of the night upon the winged horses. You're not sure she actually ever went down here, considering how she would move that hundreds of pound statue to access the underground chambers, which you did. Yeah, but you're down here, and there's a complex, and there's stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah. So last time you guys were able to get through the large bridge spanning a pit into the undead below you, which was teeming with a lot of undead creatures. And you guys managed to get into this round chamber with an altar, slamming the door behind you. And it seems like it is a place of safety. At least you hope so. As a beam of sunlight comes down from high above into this chamber, illuminating the altar that is in the room. I believe that's where we left off.
Well, we let the little girl something.
Yes.
We merged her with a magical dagger or something, so she got a thing on her hand.
Since Talina used her as a human shield and she got killed, yeah. She was healed, brought back to life by the light on the altar, and she comes back with some kind of harness-like contraption strapped to her arm. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. There we go. So you're in a chamber with an altar. The walls are covered from floor to ceiling with strange lore. So not strange. You guys have seen this text many times, but you still have to roll to see if you can decipher it. Okay. If anybody is looking at that, it's you have a base 30% chance to read it, unless you are a thief that has special powers to read languages.
I was going to say, I will look over the thing and see what kind of excitement I can read from there.
Yep. Is your ability 100% at this level, or do you still have a chance to fail?
No, it's maxed at 50. It can't go any higher than that, I
Still
believe.
better than 30%.
I'll give it a roll.
Hey, we do have re-rolls.
Nah, I mean, everybody's got a 30% chance. A 100! Oh! Highest of high. I can read this perfectly. Now, I'm sure it's talking about, I don't know, cheesy poofs or something? I'm not sure.
It's just asking where is the bathroom over and over and over again.
It's telling me to walk like an Egyptian?
¿Dónde está el baño?
but an Egyptian.
Hmm.
All right, yeah, you can't quite make it out. If anybody else wants to look, you've got a base 30% chance to decipher it.
Let's go. Nope.
It is a form of the common that's still spoken in the area, but it is so debased and old, kind of like trying to read old English today. It's
Hey,
Dunby of all people. The dwarf can read some of it. Okay, so starting, it looks like it all goes from the top of the ceiling down, and then kind of goes from left to right all around the chamber. So Dunby's spending some time going down, reading it. It takes you a bit because, of course, you're not fluent in it. You're having to translate it in your head, but you're able to make some headway. While you're doing that, what's everyone else doing? And keep in mind there are doors here. So this door is back to the pit of the undead, and then you've got them east, west, and south as well. Dog?
How does?
All right, hold on. I got to put my dog outside. He's growling. Give me a second.
I was wondering what that noise was. Um. So secret planning while the GM's away. I think I'm gonna try and I want to figure out how this door opens because I might spike it shut behind us.
I gotta.
Well, they
AFK real
can't come
quick.
into the light, if I seem to recall. Not the
Is
undead
the-
things, because the light. We had that door
Oh.
open when we first came in, and they shied away from it, or couldn't go
Oh,
into it, or
that's
something.
right. And then we just shut the
So-
door.
Yeah. So feel free to spike
Okay.
it, but you know,
Doggo
Oh.
always seems to wants to go out during stream time because I'm paying
Hmm.
attention to something else other than him.
he
This is
doesn't
fair.
want to hang around with us nerds.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly it.
Why? I showered.
Well, that's the problem.
Nothing to smell.
All right, yeah. So what's everybody else doing? The rest of you kind of look at the walls like,
Talina is actually paying attention to Ida
okay.
and want to see how Ida's doing. Is she awake and conscious and communicative?
She is, although she doesn't remember much. Like she doesn't remember her death or what happened to bring her back.
That's
So
good.
she doesn't remember Talina holding her up like a shield.
That didn't happen. She got touched by a shadow while I was running out with her.
I keep her arm looped so I can, poke my spear through it to get to the bad guy.
Oh my god.
No, does she seem different in any way?
Other
Is
than
she
she is
still-
now breathing and alive, which you were quite sure she was dead moments ago. She seems fine.
Yeah.
She just
But
looks
I
a
mean,
little
other
bewildered.
than communicative, it's
She
like,
seems
okay,
fine.
she's all right. I was just looking for, I am the spirit of Anubis and I possess this child.
This is a pet
now.
cemetery sort of deal where it's not her in there. No, she acts just
Yeah.
like she did, but it's just she's having a hard time. She knows that time's passed, but the last thing she remembered was coming down here. She doesn't remember anything, including the room that she died in.
Oh, that's good. I stare at her, most specifically the gadget on her arm,
Yeah.
and I just whisper under my own breath, "Teach me your magics." Wait, is that it? Did I make it? Hold on.
Did
What's
you
the percentage? It's like 5% per level plus a base.
get a room, Jeff?
50%. I make it. Yeah. I
All
make
right.
it.
It is definitely magical.
Is
It is,
she magical?
It is a complicated structure of white-looking leather with buckles and straps that go from her fingers up her forearm.
Hmm.
Is she magical?
Yeah.
Do you ask her to teach you her magics?
You know what?
It's
I'll do
intentional.
another roll.
It has to be on a specific thing. So
Yeah, I'll look at her too.
no, she is not magical.
She's not magical. Okay. So I kind of go over to
She no longer holds that childlike magic. It's
oh
gone.
no.
It's been trodden out by the Oasis.
Oh no, early onset depression. I go over to Tristan and I just whisper to him, "The thing on her arm, it has magics."
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I
And
don't
then I
do
just
anything
walk
with
away
magics.
because I'm hoping you could do something about it because I don't know who else to talk to about
I
it.
turn to Groanwolf, our magic user of the group, and
He's
He walks
gone.
through a portal
Max!
at
Oh.
that moment, just gone.
You actually are watching him put on
I'm
this
back.
3-piece black suit. He slides on sunglasses and he walks through a portal.
Well,
Right. Meanwhile, Dunby, you are reading the walls. May Seeker grant thee welcome to this place of rest and worship. May he aid you in your kindness and grant unto you the powers that you deserve. Mighty Seeker, God of light, purifier of the unclean souls that have lost their way to heavenly rest, is honored here. If thou believest in his might and glory, thy sacrifice at his altar shall gain thee a boon. Seeker shall shine forth in the last days when all the world despairs to assist in the destruction of the great evil that spreads across our land. His
Did
might
we
shall
just-
sunder the restless spirits and put an end to their sinful evils. Or something close to that.
Did we just like use her as a sacrifice, give her a boon, and is she now like cursed to the life of a paladin?
No, you so what I had asked is if you had given her anything and someone pointed out that you gave her a magic dagger.
Yeah.
So when she was
Yeah.
placed on the altar, the dagger in her hand disappeared.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And now she has that thing. But the wall, if he's translating it
Yep.
back to us, that states like sacrifice yourself and gain a boon. Or
it
make
might
a
not be. It
sacrifice
might be
and
the
gain
sacrifice
a boon.
of the
Yeah, it
magical
didn't say
item rather
sacrifice
than
yourself.
the
It
person.
said,
Oh, okay.
Don't
So
know.
the dagger was the sacrifice. Okay.
Maybe.
I was like,
and I
oh,
really
shit.
doubt it's like we have to sacrifice people because it seems like this is a good or
A lawful
positive.
place. Yeah.
I doubt they want us to kill people. Who knows?
I mean, from my understanding, good things are all about martyrs, etc. So maybe.
Oak, does your true sight tell you stuff about magical items? Or
No, it's just
No.
gonna like illusion or I can't remember if it works with ethereal or not. But
Yes, basically anything that's hidden from sight, but it doesn't tell you anything about what it is you're witnessing, just allows you to see through
Okay.
it.
So I simply ask her. I look at it real, quizzically, and I go, "What is this?"
She stares at it a moment, looks at you at awe, and says, I don't know, but it feels very familiar.
What does it do?
She just shrugs.
Okay, I was hoping it would come with some innate kind of knowledge.
Nope.
Apparently not. Then okay.
It's bondage gear, Talina, but I'm too young for this.
Oh my god. It's like a mechanism, you said?
No, it's basically it's a glove, but it's made of leather straps and buckles, and the leather is like pure white. It's very white.
Oh. And then what did it say? It said it's the last part of that whole story thing on the wall. It said they will smite or like straight.
His might shall sunder the restless spirits and put an end to their sinful evils. That part?
Oh. Yeah. So
Does the glove glow?
No,
And it's white.
it is pure white.
Is it leather? Is it cloth?
It looks like it's leather.
I have leather working. Is there any specific kind of leather it is?
You want to touch it?
Sure.
You can't get a really good look at it otherwise. What is your alignment?
Neutral. I'm true neutral.
Of course, I rolled that in the wrong place. I gotta stop doing that.
Quickly, somebody in the chat.
All right,
Produce a number between 1 and 4.
Take 3 points of damage as you are shocked by just the touching of it. You did get your hands on it well enough to. It's very supple leather. You would think something like cowhide, but you don't believe the white is a dye or a paint at all. You think it's the natural color of the leather.
The white buffalo. Okay.
Well, we had a white Pegasus up at the top. Do we
God.
still have one?
Oh no!
Horse leather.
That was a bone wipe.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I mean,
And I ask her, I go, "Oh, how did you do that?"
I didn't do anything.
Hmm.
Yeah, but so it's there's nothing like it was just a feel of like being shocked. Like it doesn't leave behind a mark or anything. And other than your reaction, it there wasn't like a spark of light. There was nothing at all. It just hurt you to
Was it
touch it.
Was it electrical kind of thing,
Yeah,
or was
yeah.
it a burn like fire? Or
No, it felt like a current, like
like a
electricity.
current?
I
Okay.
see that happen, and I think about the words again. I make Dunby read it to me again. I ask him to read it again in character for me, and then I'm not even gonna make you do that. I'm gonna skip past that part. And then you're gonna see like smoke coming out of Patty's ears as he's thinking. Let me do a quick roll. Let's just see. Okay, not
Here,
yet. I'm
let
gonna
me
give
see if
him more time.
I'm gonna turn it into a document here for you guys. A handout.
Good.
So he's not figuring it out yet, but Patty is like really curious about it, and then so he's gonna poke it. After seeing it shock Talina,
So
I'm gonna poke it.
what's your alignment?
I have an alignment.
Are you sure?
It's chaotic neutral.
Ooh, okay. Give me just a second as I make this handout for you guys. Just do a screenshot here.
are we just gonna kill ourselves by continually touching the glove?
Well,
Just keep going.
oh, this is the writing on the walls. Cool.
Maybe I touch it with the other finger.
Love that.
All right, take 11 points of damage.
Okay, so I take that and I'm like,
and again, there's nothing
ow.
like other than the fact that you probably pull your hand back very quickly. There's no spark of light. There's no, there's no singeing smell of flesh burning. It just felt like an electrical current running through you. That
Can I
hurt.
touch her, not the
Yeah,
glove?
just fine.
All right, I gingerly pick her up and I ask her to hold that hand outwards,
Mm-hmm.
and I walk towards Oak with her. Like,
Patty cake.
come here, Oak. It's just a little test. I have idea. I just walk towards him with her.
I give
All
a
right.
frown and a grimace.
Okay, what's your alignment, Oak?
Neutral evil.
He's the evil one.
He's
See,
Mr.
Patty
Pink.
knows that Talina's a little higher on the alignment scale than he is, and
Uh,
then lower than him, he
Fiber
knows
goes
it's Oak.
flying
Yes.
upon contact. Take 31 points of damage.
Oh,
Are you still alive?
Thanks, Patty. I've got 68 total right at the moment.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, that hurt a lot. You felt like you were struck by lightning. Although, other than your reaction to it, there wasn't really anything visual that would clue you in on that.
So I see him go flying.
He goes flying.
Yeah, light bulb. And I just go, and I hold her up triumphantly and I go, anti-evil hand! Because he just did all the math after like trial and error. He's just assuming now. He's like, perfect. I take her to the door from before, and I open it, and I hold her in front of me with her hopefully still holding her hand out, and I'm just looking to see if anything's beyond that door waiting for us.
No. Looks like all the undead had gone back to rest.
Okay.
There's nothing
All right,
waiting for you beyond the wall.
I just kind of, oh, and I shut the door.
As you get the kid killed the second time.
You go there. Hello.
So I set her down and I just lean down and I go, if anything evil comes to you, just touch it with the glove.
She looks a little frightened at Thyber laying across the ground. Is he evil then?
He's not evil. I mean, I think he's a lawyer.
Oh,
Evil with a little.
she understands lawyers.
Yeah.
He's evil with a small e.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just nods and goes, if you see anything that gets near you, you touch it with the glove. If it's like spooky ghost or skeleton or zombie. Patty like walks around like a zombie for a minute in the room to get the point
Dion's
across.
roboting out on me. Is he doing that for
A little
everyone
bit.
else?
Oh no.
Okay.
I hate when that happens.
Mate, you still sounded okay. You were just
Yep.
a tiny bit robotic.
It wasn't bad.
Except, of course, now that you've frozen. Now that I said that.
Oh no.
Oh well. Well, that's
Okay.
what you get for trying to use a little girl as a evil detection device. Yeah.
It's not my fault she was chosen.
I mean, it was.
kinda was
You were
our
the one
fault.
running with her, carrying her. Your fault. You didn't take the hit for her.
You can't prove anything.
I mean, it
Don't
really
divide.
kind of
You're
was.
holding the kid right now. All right, so yeah, what are you guys doing? Again, the room is does feel particularly protected. I mean, like you don't feel anxious about what might be beyond the doors. You feel actually you're starting to feel rested a bit. Like despite your exertions and running for your lives across the bridge, just the presence in the room is a bit relaxing.
Well, I mean, I think some of us might want to rest up. Some people had seemed to have lost a lot of hit points somehow.
I'm okay with just a
So,
rest
I
if
mean,
we
there are
want.
healing potions to be handed out should
Yep.
people want to drink them.
I mean, I don't think we should waste the potions. If anything, like, do we want to just use some of our rolls to heal hit die real quick?
Wrong game. Yeah,
Like a short rest.
yeah.
Wait,
you
we
don't get
can't-
that in this. No.
No, I mean bits.
Yeah, we do.
No, the bit thing.
Oh, the
For
bits. Yes,
bits?
with bits. Yes, but
Yeah.
there are no short rests, long rests.
No. No, I mean like just like if we want to like just take
Yeah.
like 10 minutes, quote unquote, and use rerolls to heal.
Yeah.
We got a bunch
just-
of them.
You just see Bert's face darken. It's like
Oh. Only because he's saying you've got a lot of bits. Because then nobody was. They don't have nearly enough people. They don't have nearly enough. Go ahead and give them some more.
200 bits. Heal everybody for 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, only one
So is that
died.
what you guys want to do? You want to drop the 300 so everybody gets a hit die?
Are
of
we all
healing?
hurt?
I think everyone is.
Yeah,
Except
Yeah,
Or
I-
it's
a
still
little bit.
more efficient to do it that way.
Yeah, Dunby's fine.
Alright, I think you're the only one that's not
Yeah.
missing health.
Everybody
So-
you throw the girl at, it's like,
So if we do the party one once, and then if Oak wants to do a couple extra for himself, I mean, he took
I
30
don't know why I would need
damage.
to do that, but
Yeah.
Oh, we have 2 more rerolls thanks to Art Hard.
Woohoo.
Ew.
Thanks, bud. Have fun on your stream soon. They do we D&D.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I make you guys rate them.
Doggy, no.
so how
Doggy's
many
back.
am I rolling total?
How
Go ahead
many
and take
ever
care of
you
your hit
feel
points,
like?
and I'll be right back. I'm gonna deal doggy here.
Okay. Roll
So how
however many
do
you
with
want.
the group one?
The group one is 1 hit die a person. Or yeah, 1 hit die each for the group one. I don't know how much that one is though. And then if you want to roll individual ones for yourself, just tell me how many extra you do, and I'll take that off the counter. Bert, what's the full party bit cost?
It's
He's okay.
yeah, I know. I'm here. It should be 300 for healing everybody.
It's 300. Okay.
I thought it was
Yeah.
200.
Oh, hold on. Here it is. 200. Heal all characters. Yeah.
Okay,
300
so
is
that's-
a good or bad event.
So we'll do 1 cure all, which is 4 rerolls. And then... Oh, look at that. I'm fully healed.
So one party, and then is it one per?
1 per hit die.
Okay, let me see.
I think you add your con mod to that too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, everybody got the healing from the bits. Then decide whether or not you want to. You guys basically did this in the middle, at the beginning of the night. So it's
another
like
4.
it's later into the night, but it's not very late. So you may or
Okay.
may not feel like you need to sleep. Up to you guys.
Okay.
You can certainly push
So-
on.
Okay, so Thyber used 4 extra. Is what you said?
Correct.
Thyber? Okay.
Mhm.
And then Jeff, did you roll extra hit die or did you just
No,
accidentally hit
I
48?
just took the 4. Isn't it D8? What are
Yeah.
Just
Five.
one of them for the party heal. You only do 1 d8.
Yeah, 1 hit die
Oh.
of whatever your
I
hit
think-
die is.
I'll take the 8.
If you need to use more though, we can use the rerolls.
No,
if
no,
you
it's
need
okay.
more healing.
I'll do 1d8.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright, cool. So we're at 109 now. We're good.
I'd take an extra one as well. So,
108.
because that damage would have killed me. If you had touched me with the girl, and yeah, I would be dead. Wow. 2. So many.
It's 2
Touch
more than
me
you
with
had.
the girl, and I'd be dead.
Mm.
Isn't that life?
Well, I'm over in the corner arguing with Dunby over the translation of this thing because
Mhm.
I know what it says, absolutely 100%, and he's just completely mistranslated it. There's nothing to
One of
expect.
you has quite an imagination. I mean, this dwarf guy is new. I mean,
Yeah,
Didn't
what do
have any
I know, man?
clothes when we found him. I mean, how can an
It could just
adventurer
be
can
a-
be?
It could just be an advertisement for like hot dogs or something.
could be. It's for the Egyptian sleep number tomb. Dial in the perfect slab of stone for your eternal rest. All right, yeah. So again, it's later in the evening. You're guessing the light coming down from somewhere above must be moonlight, or magically created. Hard to tell.
Has it
but,
changed since we came in here?
Yeah, it has gotten brighter.
Brighter?
But it hasn't. The quality of the light hasn't changed. It hasn't gone from like obviously sunlight to obviously
No,
moonlight.
no.
Okay.
It's been the same. It's just the intensity's gone up a bit.
All right. Interesting.
And is the entire room lit up, or is it like a beam in the middle?
It's a beam in the middle, but it's bright enough that it illuminates all corners.
I put my hand under the main beam in the middle.
Yeah.
Do I feel warmth from it?
No.
Okay.
Well, we can try one of these other doorways. We still have other doorways if everybody's feeling good.
Yeah. Door number
Patty, if
1,
you
2,
want
or
to,
3.
you could put the baby, the kid on your shoulders and do a master blaster thing.
I see Patty just kind of wrapping her onto his arm.
I kind of I tie her to my
Punch things
maul.
with the kid.
I tie her to the maul, so when I swing, she touches them.
It's good for one hit. All right, yeah. So you've got doors to the east, west, and south. The doors they look pretty stout, heavy. They still seem to be good in their frame, so the wood hasn't. There must not be a lot of moisture that gets into this chamber, as they have not degraded with age over time. Or you can make camp and get some sleep.
Cyber, do you have a preference where we should be headed?
Say, I'm feeling much better now after that. If the rest of you are
Talina,
good to go, we can
Giving the
Yeah.
kids sideways looks.
counterclockwise. We're in
Talina, how are your
K8, correct?
spells?
You're in
Yeah, we're in
K8, yeah.
K8.
Yeah, let's just go counterclockwise. Start right there.
Right there.
Un-
Okay.
Unless
Who
we need
opens
to
the door?
regain spell stuff.
That's
The
clockwise.
kid.
Right?
Yeah, make
So you want to go clockwise, and you want
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking one way and thinking another.
Okay.
Got hit real hard while ago. It's
Okay. So the chamber beyond the door, it opens. The door is quite thick. As you push it open, the door is like a good 6 inches or so thick, of very hardy wood. The next chamber is octagonal in shape. It's got a very tall obelisk in the room, so like it's got a long pyramidal like structure that goes about 8 feet up. The ceilings are about a 10-foot ceiling in here. The obelisk is black stone, and there are small detailed engravings etched into the base of the obelisk. And then you see the exits there. You basically got exits in every direction, all the cardinal directions. And those are just archways. They're not doors. So, yep, that's what you see.
There's no writing on the obelisk this time, though.
There is, at the
There
very
is?
base of the obelisk.
Is it the same? Well, I will go over to it. Is it the same as last time?
No, actually, if you're looking at it, the script seems to shift and move beneath your eyesight. So, magical script. You've looked at spells before, so that's what spells look like to people that are not magically imbued.
I look to our magic user, Grown Wolf, again. I'm like, nope, alright, fine. Anyone else? No? There's magic written on the base of this.
I stare at it.
Okay.
I don't have that talent.
I don't know.
I mean,
Are these open hallways?
All right. Patty asks if those are open hallways. They are. There's no doors there, but I just thought this would be funny. Patty asks her, "Are those open doorways?" There's an old crone-like voice that reverberates in the room in somewhat modern language that the people in the area speak. Your perseverance will be rewarded. And then it's quiet. No, those are not doors. They're just archways.
What direction did the voice come from?
They'll just echoes in the room. You can't really tell direction.
Our
This room is
perseverance
hilarious.
will be
I-
rewarded.
try to read the magical script again.
I don't believe your power allows you to read magic.
No,
script
I'm
only.
sure
Yeah.
it doesn't, but I'm just
Yeah.
thinking that is what I tried, so I will persevere and try to read it again. You see?
You persevere and you succeed at giving yourself a pounding headache as your eyes just don't want to follow the movement of the strange glyphs.
That's awesome. Don't stop persevering, people. It's not worth it. Well, what
Now
is
this
everybody
can-
else looking at?
Yeah, do
Well,
we even
let's
have a way to try to comprehend it?
I don't think so.
Let's keep moving. Move forward.
So you've got northeast and south.
Keep heading straight down.
Down, so you want to go south?
No, I'm sorry. To the, down the hallway. Just maintain the same direction.
So you're east.
Continue
Okay, so
east.
this figure north is up.
Okay.
all right.
north is up. Okay.
So
Let's head east.
sounds like Talina is in the lead this time then.
Yeah, I'll
So
take the lead.
the hallway ends right before there's a deep kind of a pit. that you're seeing before you. The pit goes down, and if you look up, it goes up as well. It's about
Is there-
30 feet across.
Is there starlight or anything?
No,
Nothing up there?
no, you don't see anything, but you do hear wind howling through the whole structure.
Okay.
And we didn't hear it in the other room?
Which other room?
Any of the other rooms. I mean, if the wind is howling,
K9.
Nope.
we couldn't hear it
Nope.
elsewhere.
Okay. What do I have in my pack that I can sacrifice?
I
Nothing. No. Is there
I mean, I'm sure we've got a copper piece we could drop down there or something if you want it.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. If there's a wind tunnel or flow or something in there. If
So
it's
you want to
howling.
drop a coin?
Yeah, for The Witcher.
So you drop a coin, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, trying to strain your ears to see if you hear it fall. When a coin falls from above and falls past you, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and a coin falls from above and falls past you.
Catch it on its next.
You catch it.
wouldn't stick your hand out. Well, okay. I was going to say, if it's been falling for that long, then
It's reached terminal
momentum.
velocity and it goes through my hand.
Yeah, you might think that if you were a physicist sort of character, but no, I mean, it is falling fast, but not so much it hurts you. It slaps into your palm. You pull it back. It is the same coin that you dropped.
How far is this pit from
It's about 30 feet across, but it takes up the whole. There's not a ledge or anything, so this hallway ends right at the drop.
I really just want to jump in and then just
So, hey,
try
you know,
to
you did the little
land.
experiment with the girl touch me. Why don't you use her for another experiment?
No. I push her into the hallway away
We'll
from
call
the
it
hole.
wee.
I did think about Patty just jumping in after seeing the copper piece. Just being like, well, the coin was fine.
Ivor is just sore. I'm glancing at him. He looks at the little girl doing one of these. I mean, you. Just watching you. I'm watching you.
I kind of go, I lean over into the pit and I go, hello! Does it echo?
It doesn't.
Teach me your magics. Is it magical, this pit itself?
I
look
don't know.
down into
I
the
don't know.
darkness and no magics are speaking to me.
He does not tell you that it is magical, or
Alright.
maybe it's just shy.
Patty turns around and goes back into K9.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, silly pit but boars, Patty.
All right. So,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Kalina start heading back to the other room. To K9,
Okay.
the dog room.
Yeah, Patty is back in there as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
And-
north. I want to look
Yeah.
down that hallway.
Let's go north. I'll go with her. North. Or him. North.
All right. North ends in a solid wall, which is obviously the back end of a secret door, as you can quite easily see it on this side. So likely you are meant to enter from the other side.
So, yeah, we don't even know it's a secret door, huh?
Wait, we do realize it's a secret door?
You do. I mean, it's
Okay.
just
Oh, we
it's just
do?
rather obvious on this end. No, nothing's been done to really hide it on this
Oh.
end, other than you can see it's not got any knobs or handles or anything.
There's no way to open it from this end?
No, if you push on it, it swings.
Oh.
And long tunnel that gets you back
Oh
there
my
so that you
God.
can bypass the bridge of
my
hell.
God. Okay. I put a pin in there and remember.
So from the side, you're supposed to so within room K6, for instance, it blends in incredibly well with the rest of the stone. Like you just don't even see it. But from the inside, it's rather easy to tell.
Well, that's a safe way out if we need to beeline out of here.
Yeah.
I'll go back to K9 and like
Mhm.
shout at the guys by the wind tunnel if they're still standing over there. We found a shortcut out. Avoids all the dead people.
Good. How long have we been down here? Mind on mission.
A couple hours.
Couple hours.
So you figure it's not quite like middle of the night yet, so it's not quite midnight.
Okay. You guys want to try south?
Yeah.
Sure.
Guess so.
All right, everybody that goes south, roll me d6.
Oh no. 6.
One.
Okay, Tristan, it ends in a solid wall, but having seen the trick in the other tunnel, you recognize that this is probably the hidden part of a door on this end.
Aha. I try desperately to find the door handle.
Okay. Make me a dex check.
I should have found / removed traps first of all, you say.
You can write if you want to do that before you start pushing around things, you can certainly do that.
I forgot.
Okay.
I'll just do the dex check. Yeah, that's a success.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you swing it open. There's another room beyond there.
Ta-da!
This is a square room. The ceilings are quite high, maybe 20 feet up, and there is a 10-foot cube that sits in the middle of the room.
Is it on the floor or is it suspended in the middle of the air?
It's on the floor.
Okay.
What? A cube?
Yeah.
A cube of what?
You're not sure? You want to get closer to it?
Yeah? What color is it?
Gray, kind of a light gray.
Is it shiny like metal, or is it like dull like stone? Or
It's not shiny, but it's not dull either. So, like, you guys are using whatever you're using for your light sources, and so it kind of
Mhm.
glints a little bit in that. Like, maybe if it were stone, it's got a bit of quartz embedded in it, perhaps.
Hmm.
What does it taste like, Patty?
Yeah, Patty.
I'm not the one who licks things. I smash and I pull out my maul and I get ready to smash it.
So you're gonna walk forward. So as you
Yeah.
walk forward, out of the top of the cube, now that you're approaching it, it's hollow without a top. So as you approach it, a few things kind of come out, kind of weaving like a snake, but they're made of bone and look quite dead. And by the size, they must have been truly giant snakes. But as they come out in this kind of swaying, undulating pattern, make me a save versus spell.
Na 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 na
Ooh, am I getting charmed by snakes? Save for spell. Yeah.
Okay. So you're not hypnotized by its charm, but you did step forward. So go ahead and roll a d6 for initiative.
Yeah.
First round is just going to be you and the snakes.
Mhm.
Give them a 3, they give you a 4. So they go first. There's 4
Wait,
of these
they
bone
go
lights.
first?
They go first.
Oh, because they're a smaller number. Okay.
So 4 of them kind of lash out at the top of the cube. All of you guys kind of see this just as Patty comes up towards it. All right, so here we go, Patty. Boom, boom, boom. 2 of them strike you.
Nobody can see your die rolls.
Take 9 points of damage total.
On the stream, sorry.
Die roll. 9 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And make me a save versus poison.
Bop. Bop. Bop.
Okay. You gonna take it?
I'm gonna re-roll. I'll do 1.
Mark off those.
Oh, I will.
You don't want ancient bone snake poison?
That meets, right? Yeah, it's an 8 to meet.
Yeah. Okay. So they bite you. You feel just a coldness kind of enter your veins and kind of go up your arm, but you shake it off. Your turn.
I smash the center mass of the cube.
You smash the cube. Okay.
Because
go
they're
ahead.
in the cube, right?
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm smashing the center mass.
AC 10 to hit the cube. You hit the cube, you smash the cube, which frees the snakes to get into the room and attack other people. All right, so now.
Wait, I don't
everyone-
hit them in the process because they're in the cube?
You said you hit the cube.
Okay, all right.
So so the cube does shatter, freeing these undead-like snakes, and they do scatter into the room. So we're going to go into full initiative, starting with Richard rolling a d6 for your side. Talina, are you casting?
No.
Okay. You give them a 3, they give you a 3. So it's simultaneous. No one's casting, but missile weapons would go before melee. Is anyone shooting at them?
Yes.
You're shooting?
I am throwing my maul of accuracy.
You're going to throw your maul. Okay. So
Yeah.
it doesn't have returning.
Nope. But it's an enclosed room, right?
It is.
Yeah, so
Go
I'm
ahead.
not worried about it.
Well, it's sort of. I mean, there is a corridor that goes off to the west. But surely you're not going to throw it down that corridor.
No, I'm
Roll a
aiming
one.
for
Roll
like
a
something
one.
that's by a wall. All right, so it's a +3 bonus if I'm throwing it. So, boop. 11.
Okay, AC 2. So do you hit a 2? I think you hit a 2.
AC 2, no, I hit a 5.
You hit a 5. Okay, so it does miss, but enough so that it just banks in the room and drops. So it's still in your maul is in the room. Is anyone
Right.
else doing range?
No, my
For-
bow's broke.
Bow's broke. Yep.
For the rest of my turn, I can like go retrieve it, right? Like,
You can move.
Yeah.
I'll let you pick it up for free. That's fine.
okay. That's maybe, yeah, I throw it and then I dejectedly do the walk of shame to go
Yeah.
pick it up.
Although actually they will get their attack in before you
Yeah.
walk because
Yeah,
it's
that's fine.
simultaneous. Because you would actually be walking on segment 4.
Mhm.
Tristan, are you shooting it?
No, I've got my
Nope.
sword out.
Okay, so then it's melee. And as there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets, basically Tristan is usually towards the rear. So I'm going to say everyone else has a snake on them, but Tristan does not.
I was going to say, I was the one who opened the secret door, so I might be towards the front this time.
Yeah, but you didn't step forward into the room.
All right.
Yeah,
Sure.
so you're at the rear. So you're the only one that doesn't have a snake on you, although the girl's back here with you as well.
You politely held the door open. After
Right,
you.
so we're on melee. Actually, let me get the one on you, Dion. Let me go ahead and get its attack in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. You walk over, pick up your maul on segment 4. Talina, you've got a snake on you.
Okay. I make sure I tell Ida, get out of the way, move out of the way, go back in the other room.
She's back there with Tristan. She's towards the rear.
Okay, so I'm not even going to look at her. I'm just going to go, Ida, get in the other room.
Okay. All right. You attacking or doing anything?
And then I will attack. Let me see.
Okay, what are you using for a weapon?
I'm using my spear. It's a +2.
Their weapon speed is faster, so it will strike at you but miss. Go ahead and do your spear attack.
Alrighty. 1 second. Sorry, should I have this up? Pardon. Let's see. Here we go.
Oh, that's going to miss.
Okay.
Yeah, 7. But it also missed you. Dunby, what are you doing? You're muted too.
Okay. Can I run forward and?
You don't need to run forward. There's a snake on you.
Oh well. I mean, is it on me, or?
It's in melee. It's in melee with you.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to chop that motherfucker in half.
What are you using for a weapon?
I've got Bone Grinder.
Okay. It's got a faster weapon speed, so it'll hit you. Roll a save versus poison and take 2 points of damage.
Okay. 2 points of damage and save poison.
That's a good name for a weapon fighting the snake.
Yeah, so if you take that, you feel the kind of a chilling poison into your veins as you become paralyzed. Now, I'm still going to allow you to get your attack since it's simultaneous.
Do we have enough rerolls for me to take one? I don't know how many.
I have over 100.
Yeah.
So no,
yeah.
none for you.
None for Denby.
None for me.
Right?
None for me.
Your party share is 0.
Yeah, well, you know.
Go ahead.
Happens. All right, I'll take one reroll. And no, still no.
Yep, still paralyzed. Okay. You can land your blow before you become frozen.
Okay.
Or at least try and land your blow.
Come on, you can do it.
Does that hit AC 2 for you? Yes, it's AC 1. Okay, 14 points of damage. You shatter the snake that just strikes out and bites you. It's like it's so close, like it strikes out and hits you just as your weapon's coming down. Unfortunately, it did sink those needle sharp teeth into you, envenoming you. But you shatter it on the downstroke, and then you're kind of frozen with the sword on the ground as
Am I just frozen in place, or do I fall over?
No, you're frozen in place. You're paralyzed. You're in a fighting stance, so you don't fall over.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go on to Oak. Thiber has one of these snakes right on him as well.
Okay, and is it a giant snake or like a small?
It is. Well, I mean, it's a large snake, but it's not giant sized.
Okay. And does it count as a large creature
It
for
counts as
damage?
No, it counts as a regular sized medium. It is large for a snake, but it's still a medium creature.
2 attacks.
Oh, what are you using to attack with?
A 2-hander sword.
It moves faster than you. So it will try to strike you and misses. Go ahead and
that will probably miss. 11 hits an AC 1.
it hits.
Okay.
12 points of damage.
12.
You shatter it. Now there is not another one near you to finish the second attack on, but you can move. Actually, you can take a step next to either Dunby or Patty or Talina and attack theirs. I'll let you do that. Just take a shovel step and
I'll help Dunby.
Reverse the stroke of your sword.
Wait, didn't Dunby shatter it?
It's just true. Dunby shattered his, so you can go near Talina or near Dion.
I'll do
Patty.
Talina then.
Okay,
so I can go ahead and attack or just move?
You can do the attack.
Okay.
Well, that hits. You shatter that one as well. So
Boom.
the last one that is still there is the one that was. You said you went to Talina or Patty? Talina. All right. So Patty has the only one near him. It's not engaged yet because he threw his maul mist. So it's near him but not engaged with him. So Tristan, do you want to do anything? You are snake free.
Yeah, I guess I might as well do something. I have my sword at the ready already, so I will just move over towards whoever has a snake on them and get rid of it.
Yep. There's one that's not quite engaged with Patty that you can step over and go ahead and attack.
Yes. Taste my blade, foul undead creature. Oh, if only we had like some sort of cleric here who could turn undead and do things with undead, but no. Oh wow, I miss horribly.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Okay, so there's still one snake in the room. So next round, Jeff, roll a d6 for your side. Is anyone casting? Jeff, is Talina casting?
I am not.
You're not. Okay. They give you a 5. You give them a 5. So again, it's a simultaneous. So the snake has a choice between striking Patty or Tristan. So odd Tristan, even Patty. So Patty, it goes after you. So it is in melee with you. So let's go ahead and handle that first, unless no one else has a missile weapon. So let's handle that first. You have your maul in your hand, Patty. It is faster than you, so we'll get a strike, and it hits.
Okay.
You've already saved against the poison once, though.
Yep.
So you're fine with that, but you do take 7 points of damage as its fangs just tear at your flesh.
Okay. Can I return the favor?
You can.
All right. I'm going to
You're gonna bite
smash
it
him
too.
with my hammer. Bonk.
You do not smash it with your
I'm
hand.
gonna re-roll out of frustration.
Okay.
I rage. That hits, right? 18. Yeah, that hits a
Yeah, that
negative
hits.
2.
12 points of damage.
Yeah.
You shatter it.
Cool. All right, so I took 1 re-roll for that. All right, and that's all of them.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to check on Dunby, who I realize is still just standing there in a weird spot.
So Bill, roll a d4. You are frozen in place, paralyzed for 40 minutes. You're able to see and hear, but you cannot move your muscles. You're seized in place.
So I can do something.
Okay.
So my first aid ability has a second thing that hasn't been usable yet until now, since we don't have a healer.
Mhm.
I can concoct natural antidotes and cures for diseases.
It's not a disease.
It's a poison, though, right?
Yes.
Because it can, when dealing with natural poison and illness,
Poison.
I have
Okay.
a 10% chance of affecting a cure.
Okay.
If the poison or disease is known, the chance success rises to a percentage equal to 50 plus the victim's con score.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's not known because you have no idea what
Okay.
this creature is.
So it's a 10% chance.
Mm-hmm.
I,
What do you make? What do you make Dunby eat?
I literally, okay, I just want to. I'm going to use 4 for an auto success just because
Okay.
I think
Yep.
this is so funny. But I'm just going to spit on the bite and then rub a bunch of dirt into it. And then I'm going to slap his arm really hard and then squeeze and like, just pop all the poison back out.
Oh, jeez. That's a folk remedy right there. That's okay. Yeah, if you spin the bits to make that an auto success, it works. And as you're doing this, you notice in the shattered remains of that stone cube, there's a book laying on the ground.
Oh, a book, you say? I point it out because I notice it. I'm like, treasure.
Nobody knows how to read.
Dunby was our
Tristan's
translator.
really good at reading.
Yeah, all our reading people aren't here.
Tristan can read dead languages.
Sure. I mean, if it's the same language, it's just going to be recipes for things.
Yeah, if you look at it, it's obviously a magical tome of some sort because you get those moving letters that immediately give you that headache again.
God, again! Stop making me read, guys. This is horrible. We'll put it in a...
Yep. So just for your inventory
holding.
purposes, because you can't use this quickly, it's something that you've got to spend time with. It is a Librum of Gainful Conjuration.
What does that do?
Well, when someone tries to use it, we'll figure it out.
Oh no!
Sorry, what
it's
did you say? From a gainful
Conjuration.
conjuration.
AKA Grownwolf should use this because he
Yep.
conjures.
Everything.
Other than the shattered cube and the now dead creatures. Now, as you actually look at them, you notice that though they look like bony undead, there's blood on the floor. If you poke at it and prod at it a bit, it actually isn't an undead creature. It has skin and flesh. It's just invisible. and you're seeing through to the bone in the middle. Like there's like blood pooling out of it on the floor.
Oh.
It's almost clear, like a clear syrup. If you put your hand in it, it coats your palms.
Can Thybers see their normal form?
It's not magical. No,
That's their normal state.
Yes, their normal state.
It's like those Lankmar ghouls.
Yeah.
What? What is it?
You have no
I'm
idea.
so it's so weird. Okay. That's cool.
Other than that, the only other thing is a corridor that seems to end in a bare wall to the west.
Bare wall, you say?
Yeah.
I feel
Is
like
it
we
a
ran
grizzly bear
into.
wall?
I feel like we ran into enough secret doors to where Patty's just gonna start poking at it and just wondering if it's a secret door.
Give me a luck check. High low.
Always high, baby. Low.
Well, if there is one there, you fail to trip it.
I'm pulling the push door. I walk away.
Well, I mean, I was going to look as well, so.
Yeah.
Uh,
You gonna check for traps this time?
yes, if you're going to ask me that in that tone of voice, why not? Checking for traps. Find remove traps. 100 again!
You're
Woo!
sure that
I'm on
the
fire
most
tonight.
lethal trap imaginable is attached to the secret door, and will likely kill everyone if this door is opened.
Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Nobody touch it. Back away slowly. I suspect there's spring-loaded snakes hiding behind here who will jump out as soon as you try to open it. Look, it's even labeled nuts over there. You can read it in the graffiti there. They're trying to warn us. Back away.
Yes, you have a very bad feeling about this door. Just step back from it. It is clearly, there is a door there, clearly to your senses now that you've taken a good look at it.
Well, maybe we can get at it from the other direction, and then I can disarm the trap from over there. Stay well away, everyone. Should we go round? If nobody else has got anything else to do in this room?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Okay, so you go back into K9. Everybody roll me a d6.
Oop. 6.
One.
So Tristan just happens to glance down the corridor where the ever falling pit is. You happen to see a skeletal corpse in full plate mail drop.
What?
Dead man walking. Falling. Over there.
What?
Through
I go
the
look.
It was the
hole.
falling that attracted your attention. You don't believe it was moving, but yeah.
Ooh.
I go look.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
wait for.
I mean, does this actually pick up speed and gather thing from our dropping the coin down? Do we know that? Could we just rest out our hands and try and catch it?
Yeah, I mean, it is falling quickly, but it's not like it's at terminal velocity. It seems to reach a certain speed. So, like, if you want to quickly, like, grab it as it falls past, it does indeed fall past again. You pull it in. It's a long dead humanoid in plate armor. The plate seems to be in astounding good condition considering how badly the bones are mangled. Like, the face looks like something took a bite out of it. Like, you can see holes in the cheekbone where something had bit into it. But it definitely been dead a very long time.
Well, how did this get here, and how didn't we notice this before?
Is armor magical, Patty?
I stare at it. I don't know.
I mean, either that or it's in very good worked armor. So
Didn't seem to be good armor if he's dead.
It seems to be lighter than it should be for a full suit of plate. I'm assuming Patty's the one who reached out and pulled it out as it fell past.
Yeah, I kind of like. Honestly, if it was me, I kind of would have like grabbed it and flung it against the wall behind us real quick in
that's
case it was
fine.
alive. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surprisingly light for plate mail.
I don't need it. I'm comfortable being naked.
Yeah, I've got
is
magic
it
splint.
human
So.
sized?
It is human sized. The corpse that's in it probably stood about 5'8", 5'9".
I guess I look at Talina and possibly Thibaut. That's the only two who could really make use of it.
I've
Looking
got
at Tybor,
magic
you're not interested?
No, I've got magic splint.
You know what? I wouldn't. I don't know. I'll try it.
Okay. As is a footnote I read somewhere in first edition Dungeons and Dragons, the magic armor resizes as you put it on. You don't think it's going to fit at first.
Yeah.
Talina is much thinner than the man that wore it was, so it actually does fit, surprisingly. Just for bookkeeping purposes, it's not great. It's plate mail +1. I mean, but it is magical. So it's half the weight of normal plate and sizes itself to you.
Look, it has boobs now.
Boob armor is incredibly inefficient.
Always makes me giggle when I see boob armor. The game I'm playing right now, like half of the female characters have boob armor, and I'm like, this is not. This is
It's like,
not.
you don't want that. You don't want that. Let's not give it a contour for a blade to stick in.
Literally, like, boom. Like, how would you put that on?
Yeah, it's as Longshot DM says in the chat. It is Batman armor, however, so it shows nipples.
Batman
It
nipples.
doesn't
there
go
you
boob, just nipple.
Bat nipples was my favorite Batman.
And it's got an awesome butt cheek. But, Batman armor. Yeah.
Every time you fall, you automatically do a superhero landing.
Oh yeah.
Right. So yeah, you pull out of the air. Definitely, this was not falling by with your coin earlier. But it's also not new. It seems like this person had died a long time ago.
I look at the little girl because she was the only one we didn't have eyes on for the past minute.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as the person who had it on, I mean, I'm not gonna throw bones in a corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna be respectful.
Okay.
Yeah, put it back in the pit where you found it.
Is there anything else in it, like a belt with any kind of sack, anything?
No, it looks like anything else that the corpse had probably rattled out a long time ago as all the flesh decayed and just kind of rattled out of the armor. The bone was all hung in there due to the armor itself.
Right. All right. Well, I placed it in a nice little stack, and I'll say a quick blessing over it.
Okay.
I mean, if it resizes, does Dunby want it? Can you use plates?
I mean,
Unless sorry, I assumed Talina wasn't going to keep it for some reason.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
just the fact that it's here and maybe it could be of use to somebody. But yes, by all means, Dumby, if you're interested, if this will fit me, I'm sure it might be able to fit you.
As long as the boobs will go away, I think I'll be fine. My boobs
You
are
need
not
it more than
that
she does.
Dunby has moves.
So we'll I'll give her I'll hand him a gauntlet, see if it resizes for him.
Yeah, it does. Like, it doesn't seem like it'll fit, but as soon as you put it on, it actually fits quite well.
So how much better is plate than chain?
Quite a bit. Hold on a sec.
Is it 3 more?
I do not have my screen on me.
That'd
It's
be-
also +1.
I could wear it, but then I can't cast in it.
Oh, do we have an armor note thing? Hold on, let's look. No.
Exciting book reading
Heavy
action. That's why you're here at the
weapons.
stream, to watch us read things off of tables.
Okay, here we go. I got it. Plate by itself is an AC 3, so this would be an AC 2. It's a +1. If you use it with a shield, it's a 2 or a 1 because of the +1.
Okay, so it's really the same for me as this. I must have better armor.
Chainmail by itself is 5. It's 4 with chainmail and shield.
Why do I have this?
So
Okay.
it is better than chainmail, unless your chainmail's magical.
It is.
All right. So likely, given that you're in a desert, you would probably prefer the chain because
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll stay with that because, I don't want to roast.
Yeah,
Well,
even
we
though it's
can
like half
sell
the
it.
weight of normal plate, I mean, it's still just as confining. So,
It's-
it'd be like in a tin can in the middle of a desert.
Hey, listen, magical plate mail is worth a lot of money, I think. So, we could. Do we have a bag in this one?
Yeah, this is the one that you
Yes.
have the bag of holding.
Can we shove it in the bag, like piece by piece?
The opening of the bag is 3 feet, so yes, you can put it in
Okay.
piece by piece.
I mean, we'll make the little girl wear it, and then when it is child size, we'll put it in the bag.
Oh my
there
God.
you go. Yeah. Brilliant thinking.
So how big is this? What's the radius of this hole?
It's 30 feet across,
Uh,
so 15 radius.
yeah. All right. I don't think we've got any. I was just thinking about stretching a cloth all the way across it,
I was
and
thinking
then
of a
like trying to catch
here.
anything
Yeah.
else that was falling
Yeah,
down.
you-
But I
you
don't know
wanna-
if we've got something that big.
Do we still have the tents? We could
You
just
do. You have the
put 'em
tent
all together.
cloths.
Will that work? Yeah,
If you
Spread
can
it
figure
all
out some way to anchor them, sure.
I have
Uh,
spikes.
I've got stone shape, and we could
Oh.
put holes in the tent so that there's some kind of
Sieve.
flow through, right? Yeah.
Do you guys want to do some fishing? Because they actually do
Seriously.
have something for this.
Yeah. If we get cold, we can put the plate mail and I can heat metal. It'd be good.
Okay. So do you guys want to do that? Do you want to take the time to do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll a d4. That's going to tell me how many turns you guys take. So just a turn. So one random roll. Okay. So you stretch it through there. Let's have Talina make me a luck check.
Okay. What is that? Just a regular D100?
Yeah, and just tell me
Call
high
high
or
or
low.
low.
High.
Yay.
Woo!
Woo.
That's a
Okay.
nice.
Roll me a d6. 3. Okay, so over a little bit of time, a round glass ball falls onto your improv net. It catches. A plate helm falls into your net. A shield falls into your net. And are you retrieving these as each thing falls in, or are you waiting for like a set period of time?
Retrieving as if it's an easy grab, if it's between the boar spear and whoever can reach over.
Okay, so you're not going to walk onto it yourself. You're just going to use something to pull it aside. Not a problem. So you pull all those out before 2 mummies fall and land into your net, and they are very much animated as they start crawling towards you.
I cut the net. I cut
Simple,
it
Just
free.
let it go.
simple solution. You cut the net and they go tumbling down, and then a few
Bye-bye.
minutes later, they tumble down again.
I look
A few
up.
minutes
Hi.
later, they tumble down
Bye.
again.
Well, if we
Bye,
know where
bye.
they're tumbling down, then we just have
So-
somebody go over there and stand there and just stick out the sword as they go
Yes,
past.
I hold my 2-hander out, brace
Yeah.
it.
All
I
right.
help you brace it. I like Titanic style over your shoulders, like help you hold the sword, ghost pottery
All right.
scene.
They both fail dex checks to see if they can arrest their fall or prepare for you, and they don't. So just what happens is, like, from continual prodding or sticking your weapons out as they continue to fall, you pretty much just dice them up after a while.
We just grab one strand and just hold on. They come to unwind.
So it doesn't look like anything else is falling after that. So for your inventory purposes, write down a crystal ball with clairaudience,
Ooh, their audience.
a helm, and just put an asterisk next to that, and a very nice shield. It's a shield +2.
Very nice.
My
I'll take
dog
the
just
shield,
does
no
not
shield.
want me to be online. He is like running around my chair,
Aw.
making pitiful noises at me. Buddy, come on.
You guys all right if I take the shield?
Do it. I don't use it.
Go ahead.
Aw,
Nice.
puppy.
Puppy is being very disruptive.
Aw.
Okay.
wouldn't
So
mind-
somebody wants to take the shield? All right.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't mind taking the helm. I'm not very armored. I got just plain old leather armor.
It looked like it came with the rest of the plate mail.
no,
Yeah.
it looks different. It doesn't have the same design.
I'll take the helm unless somebody else wants it.
Feel free to put the plate mail, the plate helm, which we've put a star next to, onto your head without finding out what it does.
So, Talina,
Yeah,
are you true neutral?
I am true neutral.
Then it affects
Not
you
anymore.
not at all. It is a helm +1 to you.
Okay. Cool.
That seems dangerous if anyone else puts it on.
Don't read into my words. They mean nothing. You're paranoid.
Not-
You're just
nothing?
completely paranoid.
Nothing.
We'll wait till the next time Patty falls asleep on guard duty, and
It's just,
I was hoping that Fiber would try it out.
oh my god.
Fiber's already got the Coronet of mind controlling this or whatever it is.
We still have that?
Yep.
I
He just
thought
hasn't
we
used it in
lost
a while.
it.
No.
Oh my
he's
god.
Still wearing
No,
it.
it is. I unlocked it. I've got psionics. It's just there's two things. One, I forget about it. Two, there's when I start using it, it's going to start being used against me as well. And not that my guy's built for high psionic stats.
do you do that, Bert? When somebody uses psionics in your game, do you wake up all the psionics?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Once you
I do
become
that too.
psionic, it opens you up to attacks by psionic.
Yeah. I roll to see if there's anything anywhere within even 100 miles or whatever that, oh my God, it's like dinner.
Okay,
Yeah.
so after a bit of waiting, nothing else seems to fall other than dust and dirt, some pebbles here and there, which also were not falling before.
Fruity pebbles or cocoa pebbles?
Stony pebbles,
Stony pebbles. Okay.
the worst flavor of pebbles.
Balance part of your daily breakfast.
Mhm.
So if
It's
you
all your
guys,
minerals.
who weighs the least out of all of us?
The
Is it
little
me?
girl.
The little
The
girl. I
little
don't
girl.
want to throw a little girl down the pit.
Oh,
particularly.
okay. You.
Yeah. I just wonder if it's worthwhile
It's not me.
having somebody go for a look down the pit and see
It might be dimensional.
where
That's
where it
when
came,
new
where
things
the
come
new
in,
stuff
though,
comes from.
Tristan. I'm sorry, I'm talking over you. I'm sorry,
Go
Tristan.
on.
I'm sorry, Richard. It might be dimensional because new things are coming in.
Right.
It
Which is
seems
why I
like
was wondering if it could be from somewhere else, or it could be that something up above or down below dislodged and fell in. I don't know. But if it is dimensional, yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth the risk, but
Yeah.
I mean, you can always try.
If only Grown Wolf was here, he'd jump in the damn hole.
He's like Mikey. He'll do anything.
I think we should just go back to K8 and go south. Now, at this point, we got some goodies. I think we're getting too much of a good thing here.
We can
Yeah,
always go fishing again later if we want to.
Yeah.
out.
Well, I cut the.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
we've got
know.
another tent, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had more than one tent. Plenty of cloth in there. So you go back to the safe room in K8. Nothing's changed since you were here last.
when we should.
Oh, actually,
roll-
no. Something has changed
wall.
because it's been another couple of hours. So the light is less intense now. Still illuminates the chamber pretty well, but it's less intense than it was the last time you were in here.
All right. So yeah, this
Does
seems
it
like
grow
it's-
with the girl in here?
I'm sorry?
Does the light grow with the girl with the
No,
glove?
no change. No change.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's time. Are we done? No, we've got more places to look. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
I mean, also we can't get out, so
Yeah.
there's that
We
problem.
don't know a way out.
why is there no way out?
Because the
'Cause the
rope
rope
that we
got
came down
cut.
on got cut,
Uh-huh.
so we have to explore this place.
Let's go south.
You want to go south?
Sounds
Okay, so that sounds like Patty is leading then. You
Mhm.
go south. There. I'll show you quite a bit of the room.
Now, are those connected?
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, so it is another room with another one of those obelisks in it with the magical script at the very base. And now you see the other end of that secret door here.
I will go over and valiantly disarm the traps.
Do
that
I
were
hear
on
a voice this time when I enter the room?
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Oops. Also, this is a secret door there too, which you can see on the side.
Okay.
So secret doors everywhere.
And south is, I'm assuming, another
There's a big pit again, another one of those 30-foot diameter pits. And yeah,
Is anything falling?
dust, debris. If you throw a coin in, your coin does do the same thing, where it just seems to be a loop.
Have we seen the other coin anywhere?
We picked
Yeah, we
up.
caught it.
They caught it. They didn't leave it.
Okay, I think
But,
we might
that's a
wanna
good
try
idea if
leaving
we drop a
something.
coin in here and see if it appears at the other place as well.
Yeah.
All right,
Do we
you
have
wanna-
any kind of paint or anything we can mark it to make sure it's the same one? Put a scuff in it or something with a dagger.
Or just a weird thing like a coffee cup or something. We got to have a cup amongst us, you know. That we know. It can be, you know, if I've got a wooden cup that in our bag or something. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
You
sure we got
pull
water
something
skins.
that's fairly identifiable out. All right, so I'm going to say it takes 2 turns to do this experiment. Oh yeah, there we go. No, they are not connected. So something you drop into this chamber only floats down in this chamber. Same with the other pit. They don't cross each other. In other words.
Okay.
However, as you're doing this,
Red Dragon.
Well, we've got a new fishing hole anyway.
scuttling up from the tunnel that seems to teleport or just seems to be a loop, are 4 large spiders that are adhering to the side of the tunnel and start scuttling it up it after you've made all this light and motion around it. So I'll let you have a round to do something about it as you see them coming up, scuttling up. Actually, anyone who thinks they would have been looking at the tunnel while this happened, roll me a d6, please.
I got a 6.
5 again.
I got a 2.
Okay, nope. They're just scuttling up the walls towards you, attracted by the light that you're shining out into the pit. And we're going to say it's this, the pit that you just discovered, this one here. So
Okay.
you guys can have a free round. What do you want to do? They're coming up.
Speak with animals.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to kill shit.
Yeah, hold on. I tell
yeah,
everybody to hold on a second and do the same thing. I have speak with animals. So
they get a save.
It's just
No.
speak,
No
isn't it?
save.
So
No
No
save.
save.
Okay.
But yeah,
Does it make them immediately amiable to you, or does it not
yes,
change there? It does.
It gives they're not. It's
Okay.
It's not like a charm or anything, but they'll talk.
They'll talk. Okay, good enough.
Because it gives
Okay,
me
so-
questions I can ask.
Sure. Let me get my spell explanation here. Speak with animal. What's what level is it?
That is a first level spell for the druid.
All right. Of course, that's the same as the second level cleric spell of the same name. Fucking hell.
I mean, you guys be ready, but give me a second with them.
Right, I'm readying myself.
Okay, yeah, good enough. So they pause as you say what to them.
Well, I will. I will greet them, and I will introduce myself.
Okay.
And I will say, "Is this where you live,
Yeah,
or
so
are you hunting?"
they have basically animal intelligence, so they talk fairly haltingly. They're hunting. They're very hungry. Live prey is hard to find.
Let me see. Well, do we have dried jerky or anything?
You would know they would not be interested in that. They need
No, they
blood.
wouldn't.
They need fluids. They need something alive. Yeah.
Oh, we have those ghoul things in the other room. I will lead. I tell him we just had a fight. We hunt as well. Come, we have feasted, but there is some for you.
Okay, so you guys are watching. Talina's making these chittering like sounds. The spiders come out of the pit following her. She leads her back to the room with the smashed cube, and they start immediately feasting on the recently slain snakes that are there with the invisible flesh. All right, so you get some questions. What do you want to ask them?
Is there a way out from the way you came to the outside?
They don't know if there's a way to the outside. They don't go outside because the sun is harsh. They stay here. But there's another level that they come and go from in the tunnel.
Okay. And can they show us the other level?
Yes.
And if they don't feed it all, if they can't devour it all, because there was a few of them, we can offer to bring it with us to them so that they can keep it.
Oh no, they make quick work of all four of these snakes.
Oh, they do. Okay,
dice it up, eat it.
All right. Would you mind showing us this other level?
Okay. So this lasts for about 2 rounds per level. What level are you?
And I am 6.
So 8 rounds. So it's not all that time. You got to be pretty quick. So they go back to the pit and they start scaling down the side of the pit, going down. How do you want to follow them?
Do
jump.
you guys? Well, first, while we're doing this, I kind of relay everything. I mean, is this
Mhm.
something you guys want to try, or do you want to finish this up?
Let's try it.
Yeah,
If we can find
might
a
as
way
well.
out, that's probably better. I jump into the pit.
We have more rope, right?
Well, Patty's jumped.
Oh, Patty jumped. Okay.
Jeez. Hell yeah.
Okay, Patty, you reach fall velocity, and then you hit the bottom, and you go through a cloud of sparkly dust, and then you fall past them again as everybody watches Patty.
Is there an extra ledge before
So
them?
I'm gonna just kind of show you the diagram that they give me here.
Okay.
So that's kind of like a side cut.
Nice.
Okay, so there is one first before where they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, it's higher up. So you guys are coming out of 9.
Mhm.
Actually, I did this wrong. No, that is 9. So you guys are here on ledge 9, and so the other opening is above you, and so you see it as you fall.
Oh, just flip it. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
There we go.
So,
So if you want to make me a dex check as you fall, you can kind of try and wing your arms and flail your legs to get closer to that ledge each time you fall to see if you can if you can grab it. Just make me a
All right.
dex check.
I pass.
Okay, yeah, you grab the ledge and you can shimmy yourself up onto that ledge. What are the rest of you guys doing? So you kind of time it. It takes like about 3 minutes for something to fall and come back. So you're counting, but then Patty doesn't show up. He doesn't come by again.
Can I holler down the tunnel at them?
What do you holler?
I'm up here. There's a second ledge above us.
Is it magic?
It's magic. I don't even have to look at it. I don't even know what to look at.
I mean, who had the featherfall ring or
That's me.
something?
Yeah, that was taken by the sheik.
No, not the
No, that's a different
levitation
ring.
contrary
No,
thing.
I've got the ring of featherfall.
Yeah, because I mean that would get you up there as well, right?
Feather float.
Yeah, am I?
And then somebody can take this rope if it's above us, and then we can get up.
Yeah,
Cool.
I can spike it from the level I'm at, and
Yeah,
be able
if
to
you've
pull
got
y'all
rope
up.
on you, you can drop a rope down.
I don't think I have a rope, but if he brings me a rope with,
We can drop a rope down to
Yeah.
you,
oh
which
yeah,
will be up eventually.
I'll like catch it and spike it and drop it down.
Yeah.
Meh, sounds
Okay,
good.
let's do that.
Oh.
And I'll even leave a spike and rope there so we can use it in the future if we need to. Unless you guys want to just pick it back up and take it.
All right. So this takes a little bit of time for you guys to do, but you're eventually able to everybody get up to that ledge without too much trouble. And by this time, your spell is gone.
Okay.
I'd assume the strength spell is gone by now too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn it, Jim. That was a pretty awesome strength spell. I liked it.
All right. Give me just a second, guys. I gotta. Do a screen capture here. Didn't think you'd get this far. Shoot, wrong one.
Those
There it
were
goes.
thankers.
Yeah, that's what you are.
Or thankers.
Okay, so okay. New area. You guys all make it onto that ledge. There's a short set of stairs going up, and then it kind of enters into this interesting room. There are beams of light that play across the chamber. Almost you can like think of them as laser beams, but they're beams of white pure light, and they're reflecting off of shiny surfaces that are embedded in the walls. So the dotted lines are where the lights cross and intersect with one another.
Can we duck
Cool.
under them, or are they curtains of light?
Good
You said
question.
beams, so
Just 1 second. Okay. It's also very bright in this room because of these beams of very just searing white light. It makes it very hard to see any kind of detail in the room, but you can clearly see an exit on the far end in the beginning of a stone stair. So they stretch, so they're not at a particular level. They kind of go at us a diagonal, so it crisscrosses the room. You can try and maneuver your body so that you don't touch a beam, but it doesn't look to be an easy thing.
I mean, I really want to just shove the little girl into the beams because I don't think she will be hurt by them, but I'm not willing to bet anybody's life on that.
I mean, I have a 10-foot pole. Can I wave my pole into the light?
Okay, so notice how each beam is it's got a letter. So like A runs horizontal, B and D are kind of diagonal, C is horizontal as well. So the first line that you would cross is line A. So you're going to do that with your pole.
Yeah, I'm just gonna whoop into the light.
Okay. The end of your pole is covered in frost and then shatters.
Ooh. Do I have a 9 3/4 foot pole now in this campaign
You
too?
got like a 6-foot pole now.
Oh, it's a 6-foot
Yeah.
pole. Ooh, okay.
So this beam goes, it's horizontal and it's about 2 feet above the floor, crossing.
Can I put the pole under the light and nothing happens?
Correct. It looks like it's only if you intersect the beam that there's an issue.
Okay. And that was A, right?
That's A, right?
So-
That's the first beam that you're going to come across.
So we can just get on the floor and crawl across.
Nope. Those of you that are wearing, actually, Patty might be thicker than 2 feet. Everybody else is probably okay.
Thicker than 2 feet if I'm like army crawling?
Yeah. Actually, what's your con?
My 18.
Yeah, you're a big thick boy.
Yeah. Okay, so I
mean, you can
get
step
through.
over it or jump or something.
I could, but there's that cross pattern in the middle too.
Yep. So like
Oh,
you
wait.
could potentially step over it and then be like right in the middle of the triangle between C and D.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where do B and wait? I thought B was the diagonal.
So A is horizontal, B is diagonal. So B runs.
So it's B
it's
and
6
C.
feet. Yeah. So it's 6 feet above the floor, going from like one corner, passing the next, and it's about a 6 foot at an incline.
So if you wanted to go from, and I'm gonna try the entrance one to the one that is at 3 o'clock, and you have to step over a 2-foot beam and underneath the 6-foot beam.
Yes. Either way,
Okay.
what this is going to require are some dex checks to
okay.
maneuver your way through.
Yeah,
Now, the
it's just
child
that-
looks like
too.
she could easily just kind of lay on her back or stomach and just inch her way underneath everything. She could definitely make it from one end to the other.
I'm gonna Mission Impossible this and start going through the laser wire. Yeah.
All right. Well, tell me what your plot is. Are you going to go straight through the middle?
I think I'm just gonna like try and go like
Zorro.
yeah, I kind of want to just go straight through the middle. I'm just
Okay.
gonna like carefully take my time and go through. Yeah,
Make me the first dex check to get
got it.
over the 2-foot beam, but still under the 6-foot beam that bisects.
15 out of 18.
Okay, so you're standing right in the middle of the triangle that makes those two beams. Okay.
Okay.
To get to the next triangle here, it's another dex check.
Okay.
This one's a little tricky.
Dun, dun, dun. 4. I got it.
Okay, yeah, it's a low success, so you do barely get here.
Mhm.
Now you're at the very last beam. This one is 4 feet above the floor, so you could just lay down and just kind of shimmy your way under easily enough if you wanted to do that.
Can you just lay down and roll?
Okay, you're through. You
Yeah.
are at the bottom of these stairs.
I get up and I do one of the ta-da.
Yep.
And when you
He
do
was
that, you put your
really
arms
close to
through the
hitting
beam.
one of those beams.
But did you die?
Okay, what now?
Easy. You do it.
Sure. I mean, are we all going across? Is this a plan? Just to
Sure.
make sure we're not going to make 2 people go across and then go, nah, the rest of us are going to not go anywhere. Those 2 go off to have fun and adventures elsewhere.
Yeah, that's all cool.
All right.
All right, so who's next?
Oh, wait. I've remembered what Thibault's dex is.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll go next.
All right, Thiber.
Just burn some rerolls.
You gotta get over that 2-foot one and duck beneath the 6-foot one. Do you make it? Probably
Nope.
not.
Let's
Okay.
see, how much did I miss by though? I got a 15 dex.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll spend a reroll. There we go.
Okay, so you're in the middle of the pyramid there. So you need to make another one to get to the next pyramid.
Okay.
That was really close. This one's a little trickier.
Yeah, that's 5 out of 15.
Okay, you make it, and then the last one, you can also just lay down and cross over without having to make another roll.
Okay.
So Thiber is all the way across.
I guess I'll go next.
Okay, Dunby, as you also try to avoid the lasers. Let's have
Okay.
that first dex check.
Okay.
You make
Yep,
it.
made it.
All right, and then one more to get to the next diamond.
No. I think I'll probably try to spend a reroll for that
Okay.
one. Hey guys, I made it. Zzz.
Let the dog out. Be right back.
Yeah, no.
You don't make it.
Nope.
Okay. Let's say high, you get hit by beam C, and low, you get hit by beam B. So
Okay.
roll a d100.
That's low.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Dunby disappears in a flash.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
I'll listen out to see if he's falling through.
You
Big
hear
behind.
Dunby falling. Ah! And then again shortly. Ah!
And then shortly after that, you just hear me cursing as I fall.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Dunby's the one with the featherfall ring, so You know.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't
Sit
that make
there
it
and watch
easier
him.
for me to?
Yeah, actually, if you put the Featherfall ring on, it slows you down enough that you can easily kind of just make your way over to the ledge and get back into the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Oh,
So yeah, there are consequences to hitting the beams, apparently.
Frost teleport. I mean, I really want to find out what the other two beams do now, but
Mhm.
I don't want to risk a limb.
I really don't. I don't find out what the other beams do, because that sucked.
I'll make my way across.
Okay. First deck check.
Yeah.
Okay.
No success,
Easy.
yes.
Yeah. And the next one's a little bit trickier.
Limbo. Crit.
Okay. Yeah, you make it look easy, and then you're small enough that you can just roll underneath the last beam, and you're through.
Thank God I don't have Radnor for this.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's Talina or back to Dunby.
I will
Okay.
go.
All right, Talina, first dex check.
I have a dex of 16.
That's a fail. You want to use a re-roll or?
I will use one.
Okay.
We're finally under 100 rerolls.
What?
Is that a success or a fail?
It's a success. I have a 16
Okay.
dex.
All right, no problem. You make it into the first triangle. The next one is a little bit more difficult. You got to make another dex check. You make it, and then you can also roll under the last one, leaving us back to Dunby.
All right, here we go. Yep.
Okay, easy for the first one. The next one is a little bit harder.
Jesus Christ! Come on, man. All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use a reroll for this.
Why would you even
Okay.
bother? You can just featherfall your way back and try and do the. Doesn't matter.
There we go. Okay.
Did you
And
make
then
it that time?
Yep, I did.
All right, you make it. Everybody's through. There's a massive staircase on the other end of this thing. And what is the marching order at this point?
The marching order is we all wait until Thibault gets back.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll go first. Why not?
I am going to swap out and go invisible at this point.
Okay.
So, if you want me to scout ahead or you want me to stay at the back,
Who's
Say so,
carrying
Arnold.
the Shake's amulet?
I forgot.
What?
I think I was.
I know Tristan was
Yeah.
deciphering it for a while. They were trying to work out what it said. But so Talina's got it.
I think Helena had it.
I think it was me.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and describe it here. We're almost at time anyway. So as you go up, as you start ascending the stairs, you guys are using what for light sources?
I have a torch.
Okay, your torch goes out.
I have a little girl.
She doesn't shine. She's not bright. She's rather average. No.
She's rather average.
Yeah. But just as you continue up the stairs, first your natural sources of light are just snuffed out. And then unnatural sources of light stop working, which include infravision. For those of you like the dwarf that can see in the dark, it goes black.
And Thibor's true sight.
Well, we'll see when he gets back.
Mm-hmm.
There is one light, though, and this is why I was asking who's holding onto the amulet. Talina, from your pack, you notice there's a bit of light peeking out, and you rummage through it, and you pull out the Shake's amulet.
Actually, it's
It
my
is-
cell phone, but okay.
It is glowing brightly,
Aha.
very blue-white kind of light, very strong. And as you crest that last step into this large chamber where the only light that seems to work is what you're holding in your hand, that amulet, all of you feel just a intruding presence, it feels very malevolent, very heavy, very encompassing in the room. We'll go ahead and end it there.
Dun dun dun.
Boss fight.
Yeah, boss fight time.
It ends at the boss fight.
As it often does. Richard, you're streaming again. What's going on, Richard? Let's have that bad joke that you
are
in
you
advance
finding
apologize.
things are moving on too fast for you these days? Are you having trouble getting to grips with fads and technology? Well, here's a tip on how to change your ringtone. Buy anal bleach. And if you want to see another white arsehole, you can watch me playing video games badly here on Twitch at LMTDTMFFR. Or say it with me now.
Limited time
Time offer.
No bells.
No taste either. Just
That's
so awful.
awesome.
Should have come back and we're done.
Yeah, so what you missed is everybody made it through. And as you're approaching the next room, just as you're going up the stairs, all your light gets snuffed out. And finally, before cresting that last step, even supernatural or racial advantages for sight stop working as well. So like you can't see in the dark. Your true sight, though, still works. And Talina is carrying the Shake's amulet, which is giving off a bright light. And that's where we stopped. That and just a presence of something very large and very evil in the room. Yeah, there we go. Jeff!
Yes.
Damn it! When's the Kickstarter starting?
Actually, I have everything now. Pulling teeth, but the RPG Now people got me the books correctly what I needed, and I'm going to be starting the Kickstarter this week. Later on this week, I'm going to be going on an anniversary trip to Monterey. When I get back, I'm hoping next week, by the end of next week, we can get it started.
Very good. And we will drop all kinds of links to that. This is for the game Dicey Tales, built off the, what's it called again? The
Barbarians of
Lemuria Mythic Edition rule set for all your pulp gaming goodness. Dion, what do you got going on?
Well, when I'm not busy playing TTRPGs with all my super cool awesome friends like you guys, you can find me on my channel at Substances Used, where I play retro JRPG games. I'm playing a new JRPG strategy type game called Symphony of War Nephilim Saga. It came out a couple days ago. I am thoroughly enjoying it. It is a very good game. Yeah, every time I pick this game up, I'm like having a good time with it. So if you like strategy RPGs and if you liked Fire Emblem, this is like that, except each character is like a mini party of people. So it's pretty cool. I also do some GTA 5 roleplay. The server's finally back up. Yay! So that'll be coming in stream soon. Stay tuned.
Cool. What do you got going on with the frogs there, Bill?
Well, I'm starting back up tomorrow with our Lost City of Baracus. I'm also running part 2 of the Splinters of Faith campaign. And I'm here on Tuesdays and Fridays and sometimes Sundays.
Very good. And
Baracus, is that a dragon adventure or from Dragon Magazine?
No, it's Frog God Games. Bill Webb and somebody else wrote it.
Actually, I think that is used to be an old Judges Guild that they redid.
It might be. They've done that a couple of times.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. Okay.
Oak, what do you got going on? Game right after this one, right?
Yep. After this one, in about 45 minutes, we'll have some Homebrew 5e, followed Friday, same GM running some Homebrew. And then my Grimdark bastardization of 5e on Saturday nights starting at midnight Central.
Wow, very good. And if you found us, you know where we are. Twitch.tv/Steam Steel Murder. We also stream to YouTube. And across your screen right now at the bottom is all of our links, which it is easiest to go to BlueMagic, BLUMAGIK.com. All the links are there. Find our Discord server, Facebook, YouTube, all the fun stuff. So with that, we will lead you with waiting anxiously next week where we have a boss fight.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
with a little girl, which he will no doubt use as a shield. All right, guys.
Raid.
Thanks for watching,
raid,
everybody.
Raid.
Have a good night.
You want to raid?
Raid.
All right, who are we
Raid.
raiding? You
Let's
tell
raid
me who.
Art Hard Studios.
Art Hard Studios. Okay, let me find them here. Here they are. All right, let's do a raid. We'll raid Art
Woo!
Hard Studios.
They're only an hour in their campaign tonight, so they got plenty more going. They usually go for like another hour or so, but it's a great group. I like them.
So
Hell
I'm trying to get it to trigger.
Oh, it's going.
Oh, I've
It's
got
just
it. There
gotta
we go.
load up and
All right,
then
raiding
yeah.
now.
Good
Bye,
night,
everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody. That was fun.